everybody. Oh, it's getting dark. All right, I'll try to make this quick. Mike Rolla here. How's everybody doing? Spiritual channel and guide, life coach, all that sort of stuff going on. But I wanted to make this video. Been trying to make one on this whole ascension process for a little bit. Sorry, I'm sitting on the floor and get situated here. But yeah, so I kind of want to just give my 2 cents because there's going to be a lot of information coming out. There already is. There's going to be a lot more. The energies are going to be ramping up. And you can kind of tell by the way people are acting and maybe the way you're feeling and things going on in society, or things starting to seem crazy and all this sort of thing. And so why? Well, the energies are coming. And so what is ascension? What does all this stuff mean? So I'm trying to take the hype down and really explain this for people because I don't want people to get confused. So what's happening is people are waking up. It's called ascension because we are ascending up as opposed to descending, and it's synonymous with awakening and waking up because people are waking up. And it's not, and this is why I wanted to kind of take the hype down, because it's real and there's a real aspect to this. And the truth of it is the fact that humanity has been kept down, if you will, for some time. And basically what's happening is, the way I like to describe it is, people are starting to lift their heads up and look around and say enough is enough. And it's apparent in all aspects of our society, in our world. Look at politics, look at religions, how everything's changing. Look at truths are coming out. Look at finance with Brexit and the cryptocurrencies coming out now. Look at 5G, right? Look at all the conspiracy theorist people, who are trying to come out with the truth, right? And why is all that happening? Well, because at some level, we are asking for it as a collective, right? So the old way, if you will, or a common way, we think of things as, who's going to come save us, right? Like, who's going to come, and the reality is we are, it's us that are going to save us. So what's happening with this ascension, this awakening? Well, what's happening is we're pulling our heads out of the sand to realize and to remember that we're more than just these physical bodies, right? And that there's more, there's how many stars in the sky, there's how many universes out there, but we're the only one with life on it. Doesn't really make a lot of sense if you think about it. So what's happening? We're waking up to remembering that we're soul beings having a human experience, and that we come from soul first. We are soul first, right? We're inside these bodies. Our consciousness is within these bodies, so we can, use them, and we can carry out a life within them, and we can interact with this world. But we're awakening to the fact that we're more. We're awakening to the fact that there is more in life. And this is why all these truths are coming out, and disclosure and all this stuff. And why, rights and equal rights have been coming out for years. And, if you look at the progression, we had slavery, and not to say it's, there aren't people that still push that agenda, but I mean, we've come out of it. We've been coming out of it for a long time, but it's not some other people that are going to save us. It's us. So why is it all happening? Because we're fed up, and we've been calling for it. We've been calling. Humanity has been kept down for such a long time by rulers, right? That we've cried out. We've already cried out for help. And who came? We did. You did. Right? I did. It's not going to be some, some person magic comes down, fairy godmother, and, like twinkle dee, twinkle dope, and then it's just, pumpkin turns into carriage. It's not exactly going to work that way. Who's going to save us? from ourselves? I mean, we are. But it's going to take all of us. It's going to take us sharing and communicating and, bringing the love back. It's going to take us realizing that we're on the same team. There's that pyramid structure. I'm talking about rulers and stuff, right? We're all on the bottom, and there's way more of us, right? And that's what everybody says. And we got the numbers. We just need to band together. We got to start remembering love. We got to start remember that we're all human. We're all on this crazy spinning orb together. We all want good things for ourselves and our families and our loved ones. We all hurt. We all love. We all feel. Maybe for different reasons, but it's all the same feeling. We're all connected. We're all in this thing together. And we all want a good life to live in, period. Right? I mean, or you don't. But that's the thing, even if you're the most terrible person in the world, you're still going to want a good life for yourself. Of course, what that means, kind of life, might be a little different than some other guys. But, hey, if you're not stepping on me and I'm not stepping on you, go live your life. That's what this life is about. That's what experience. We're here to experience life in physical realm on earth here, right? And once we're done, we're done. Right? Let's do it. Let's do it while we're here. Let's learn it. Let's live it. Let's experience. There's no reason for it. What if God created someone to just be a beach bum their whole life? Who are you to say that? Who are you to look at that guy and look at him with disgust, right? So it's, Ascension, what's happening? We're waking up to realizing that we're family. We're brothers and sisters, man. It's really amazing, actually. It's pretty profound when you're on that total other aspect. When you're in that separation and maybe that anger still going on, and the blame and whatnot from society, right? But what's happening is people are just fed up, right? And that's my ultimate take on it. Oops, sorry about that. And so we're waking up, and what is it? It's good people coming together and doing good things, right? Like what was that saying? The worst thing is good people who do nothing, or what's worse than someone bad doing bad is someone who's good who does nothing, or I don't know, whatever, however it goes. But that's the premise is we need to come together, us down here. We should not be looking up here for help. We've tried, hasn't worked, right? So we're starting to look elsewhere. And where do we look? Where do I look, right? When I don't trust the rulers, where am I supposed to look? To you, to me, to my friends, to my family, right? Why do I need to go to a grocery store to get food if I know how to grow it in my backyard? If my friends know how to grow it in their backyard and we just share food, we don't even need to go shopping. I mean, you know what I mean? We're waking up to unity, to unify, and to realize that, there's a different way. There's a better way. It's totally a better way, than whoever's been running the show has been running it, So to me, that's what this ascension and this awakening is about. It's about us remembering that we're soul beings, we're spiritual beings, and remembering who we are and where we come from and why we're here and why we came to have this experience and what we came to do and why we incarnated into the bodies that we incarnated into and into the place that we incarnated into, and remembering who we are and what we're here to bring. And what we're here to bring, as far as I'm concerned, is the love. And why is that? Well, because we've been held down for so long that it's needed to balance this earth, to restore the balance to the earth, right? Just physically, so it doesn't, we don't get no more floods or nothing crazy, you know what I mean? Like, we need to restore the energetic balance. So, it's time to wake up. It's time to be responsible. Time to realize what's really going on, and there's a lot of layers to it. There's a lot of layers to waking up, because we all kind of pile up on ourselves, with belief systems and with, experience, and then, logic and it can get pretty confusing. So yeah, I kind of just wanted to knock down the hype, maybe clear up some confusion. To me, I see it as a great thing. I think we're all coming together, and as a person who just wants to play all the time in a wonderful world of love where we all have fun, I mean, that's what I'm trying to do here. So whatever anybody else is trying to do with their ascensions, I mean, it's free will. It's all up to you, right? There's no good or bad. There just is. It's only one's opinion that makes something good or bad. So there's a lot to wake up to, right? There's a lot of old, icky, yucky, things to let go of. And it's not the world it's not about the world that we used to live in. What world do you want to go into? What world are you creating? What world do you want to live in? Don't worry about the one you don't want to worry. Go to the one you want to be in, right? Focus on that and see that in your life, and then reinforce your beliefs with the positivity that your life is awesome, right? Anyways, I'll stop there. I'm on almost 11 and a half. So much love, much light, guys. Hopefully that helped. And it's getting dark in here. See you guys.